Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Innal hamdalillah salatan wa salaman ala Rasulillah Muhammad ibn Abdillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa mawala amma ba'du. Qala Allah Ta'ala fil Qur'anil Karim, a'udzu billahi minasy syaithanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Iqra bismi rabbikal ladzi khalaq. Khalaqal insana min 'alaq. Iqra wa rabbukal akramul ladzi 'allama bil qalam. 'Allamal insana ma lam ya'lam. Shadaqallahul azim. International Conference of Islamic Civilization ICIC 2021 with the theme of the awakenings and contributions of Muslim intellectuals to establish the Islamic civilization. We are Amazen Sarnoto, Sri Tuti Rahmawati, and Lamia Hayatina will be presenting a topic of liberating and enlightening education on Quranic perspective. Introduction. Education is basically a part of life that cannot be separated from every individual. People have been doing learning with or from their surroundings since they were born until they get old. In short, every individual needs education. In the process, the changes in education are followed by the development of knowledge and technology, as well as community culture. In building the quality of human resources, education is very important to be acknowledged. The quality of education becomes the main pillar of increasing knowledge and insight that will form the individual character to be the strongest generation. Research method. This research uses the Quranic literature method and a qualitative descriptive study with a literature study approach by analyzing the verses of Al-Quran. Data collection in this study was taken from various sources of written materials and they identified and processed into relevant data. In addition to referring the various reading sources related to research in the discussion of this material, it refers to several books of interpretation related to material about educational goals in the Quran by using the thematic interpretation method. Results and discussions. The concept of education in the Quran, liberating education on Quranic perspective, enlightening education on Quranic perspective. The concept of education in the Quran. The Quran has motivated humans to seek knowledge. It is stated in the surah that was first revealed, Surah Al-Alaq, which has 5 verses. The comment of Iqra, reading, in the first verses of the surah in evidence of encouragement and support learning motivation demands knowledge. The content in the Al-Quran are the words of God, which contain various things including the will of education that is needed by human beings as a provision for world life towards happiness in this current world and hereafter. The main foundation in building Islamic education is Al-Quran. Various terms of educational cues include tarbiyah, taklim, ta'dib, dan tazkiyah, with different meanings that complement each other's. Thus, the purpose of education in Islam is to gain knowledge, so there is a change towards moral involvement, to create human beings who are obedient to serve Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Liberating education and Quranic perspective. The educational process in Islam aims to form human beings who have noble character, become servants of Allah who are always obedient to serve and prosper the earth as part of social beings. The goals of education in Islam is to create a universal human individual which has an integrated relationship between submission and obedience to Allah while carrying a mission of salvation for the social environment. Insan Kamil is also understood and described as a human being who is balanced in quality, thought, dhikr, and deeds. Liberating education and Quranic perspective is essentially caring for the natural values possessed by individual humankind, so they are maintained and accorded with religious rules and norms, free from the dogmas of shirk, hypocrisy, and tyranny. If the individual wants to continue to realize his holy nature potential or tawhid and be free from the shackles of his negative desires, the one of the efforts is through the education process, which will ultimately encourage the power of creative thinking and productivity. Enlightening education and Quranic perspective. Education is essentially aimed to develop the potential possessed by humans and basic function through the stage of the learning process to achieve perfection of independence and maturity. Enlightening education and Quranic perspective is in the study of educational science, where the first revelation to the messengers of Allah was Surah Al-Alaq, verses 1 until 5, which contains important and basic information for humans regarding the command to read as a process of learning in education. Surah Al-Alaq is the 96th surah that consists of 19 verses. The first revealed were verses 1 to 5, which has the meaning of read, O prophet, in the name of your Lord who created. He created man from a clinging cloth, read, and your Lord in the most generous, who taught humans by the pen, taught man the way that which he knew not. Conclusion. Educational in Islam is to make humans who are free from shirk towards monotheism to become human beings who are free from negative impulse. Education in perspective of the Quran basically provides guidance to individuals free themselves from negative potentials by developing the ability to read various natural phenomena around them created by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Meanwhile, an enlightening education and Quranic perspective is the introduction of various phenomena by means of reading, researching, studying, and the first verses was revealed with the comment Iqra, or reading as to make intelligent Muslim who have the ability to think rationally. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.